Hello folks and welcome back to Medieval Total War. I am Conostep and this is going to be part 6 of my early campaign where I'm playing as the Almohads, and things are going quite well here. I've just about conquered all of Iberia, there's only Portugal left, and I'm not in any hurry to take it, honestly. They have a pretty decent little army here. It's not, a ton, but they do have a 3-star general. It's Mr. Ramon de Angera. Sorry. 3-star general, it's really not bad. In fact, he's actually got some traits here. Highly educated. So yeah, +1 acumen, +1 command, -1 piety. It's not bad. 3 spearmen, and then they do have the feudal knights, which is the real kicker here. A 40-man unit of decent heavy cav. It's nothing to be trifled with unless I am able to actually build up a decent little army myself. We've seen what kind of damage heavy cav can do to the forces that I've fielded so far. I almost lost a battle here in Leon against just a few units of Royal Knights. So I'm not going to be really in a super hurry to take Portugal. Eventually, when I can take it, I will. That's going to involve building up a third army, essentially, here, before I actually branch out into Portugal and take that, because I need my forces here in Aragon and Navarre as well. This is my new border, and I'm pretty happy to keep this as my new border here. I have France as my neighbors. I am not allies with them, but I'm also not enemies with them, so that's okay for now. If I could get a peace treaty with them, I mean not peace treaty, but if we can become allies, that'd be wonderful. Looks like they just have peasants in this army right here. I can't quite see what they have in these stacks right now because I haven't built a border watchtower in Aragon yet, but I'm getting around to it. I'm working on a border watchtower that will be finished in the end of this turn, so that is fine. I got some peasants hanging out in Valencia and Leon just to kind of keep the population loyalty going on, because things are not super great. My population loyalty is all the way down to very low here in Valencia, and then it's at 121% here with taxes set to normal here in Leon, and that is something to keep in mind. It's something that I haven't really talked about yet, but I know one of you in the comments did mention, I think it was Anna, you mentioned that, yeah, you reminded me that 120% population loyalty is essentially it's the line for, that's where you want to keep your population loyalty at, because anything below 120% gives a chance of a, what is it called? A faction reemergence. So in this case, anyone who belongs to the Spanish faction who belonged in that family who had not come of age yet could still be around, and then once they become of age, they can gather supporters and eventually cause a rebellion in your own provinces. And faction reemergences can be pretty decisive, because they just get a bunch of good stacks. Typically, is what happens. Like, they'll take over a province, maybe even 2 provinces, and have like 4 stacks, which is pretty hard to deal with. So you obviously don't want that to happen. I can end up being pretty casual about my population loyalty sometimes. I keep it kind of, maybe in the 115% range sometimes when I just want to make some money in the early campaign. But it is important to really try to keep things above 120% if you can. So that's something I should probably be, doing a better job at, to be honest. Valencia, 116% at very low is as good as I can do right now. Hopefully that the Spanish, actually no, the Spanish did not own Valencia, so I should be fine there. In fact, yes, because I attacked the Spanish so quickly, the only provinces that they owned were Castile and Leon, which is the provinces that they start with. That's the thing with faction reemergencies, is that it can happen in any province that that faction owned. So it could even happen in really like far out provinces. Like, for example, if the French go on crusades and then they are able to take Antioch, which is one of their crusade objectives, and then let's say the French completely die out. Well, they could have a faction reemergence in Antioch, which can be pretty funny, because you can end up with this really strong, powerful, huge French empire in the Middle East, and then not in Europe at all, which is kind of it's really cool. I think it's a really cool feature in this game. So obviously it was a feature in Shogun, but I feel like it happens more often in this game, and I do feel like it's also more impactful, I'd say. I think it can really, there's a real bounce back factor for sure. You can have factions that are obviously out, completely dead, and then they come back, and really become a major player in the world politics. So it's cool. It is really cool, but it's something it's not cool if it happens to you. So yeah, make sure that you keep your population loyalty above 120% if you can. If you can. So otherwise, since I'm probably not going to get to Portugal this episode, to be honest, this is probably going to be a pretty casual, chill out episode here, which I'm looking forward to. Honestly, I'm kind of looking forward to just building my empire for a little bit here. I would really like it if the Egyptians do not attack me, because they have a pretty decent little force here. I mean, they have Nubian spearmen, this good light cav, the Saharan cav, and then these Berber camels, which are like a spear shock camel, and then urban militia as well. It's not a bad army. They don't have any good generals here, but as far as the troop quality goes, it's decent, and I'm working on getting some troops over here as well to Cyrenaica just to kind of make sure that the Egyptians don't attack me, because let's see, they don't have a border watchtower, so they can't spy on me. Typically, the AI does like to spy before they actually make the jump, so hopefully that's an indication, since they don't have any emissaries in my province, so they don't have any agents, so they can't spy on me, and they don't have any border watchtowers, so they can't spy on me either. So hopefully that means that they're not planning an attack. That's kind of what I can hope for. If I take a look, they actually are at war with the Byzantines, which is a good news for me, and they are allied with the Turks. Speaking of which, I'm working on becoming allies with the Turks here. My emissary is hanging out. He's ready to talk to the Turkish Sultan. And the Turks are kicking ass against the Byzantines. They've already taken Lesser Armenia, Anatolia, and Trebizond off of them. Now, the Turks do still own, the Byzantines do still own Georgia. And of course, they own Nicaea and Constantinople as well. So the Byzantines are not out of it. I mean, they have some really good provinces, and they have a fantastic early game roster. In fact, if I see, are they at war with anyone else? Yes. Oh yeah, of course, the Egyptians. Yes, cool. Yeah, go Muslims. Seriously, kick ass, because the Byzantines can typically become a major player. And as far as the GA points is concerned, when the Byzantines like really start taking off, and if they surpass me, it can really be really hard to really what's the word? Like, use my influence to kind of dictate how their campaign goes, because they're so far away from me. And in this case, though, if my allies are, sorry, we're not friends yet, but if you will become my friends, I would love it if you took care of the Byzantines for me and made it so that they weren't so much of an issue. You know, for example, like if the Egyptians became powerful, I don't really care, because they're right here. I can just kind of like stomp their ass real quick and then retreat back to my provinces, you know, just to kind of set them back a little bit. And that can usually keep the GA points pretty tight. But if you have an opponent that's all the way across the map, like say the Russians, say if they start really kicking ass and you're like, oh shit, I can't, like, how do I reach them, you know? It's one thing if you think that your navies, like say you have, you know, a ship in every single ocean province, and you think, okay, it's fine. I'll just use my navies and invade them and kick their ass really quick. It can be really hard to do that sometimes if they have a decent naval presence themselves, because navies can be really, really resilient, just because it depends on the speed of the boats, really, and they can just kind of dodge and run around forever. And sometimes you can't catch boats. They'll just disrupt your trade lines and, run away from you for a long time. So starting a naval war isn't something to be taken lightly, for sure. You have to really consider it to make sure that you can try to take care of it decisively. And by that, I mean, if you're lucky, 10 years. Yeah, 10 turns. Like, you might think, all right, sweet, I got enough ships in every single sea province that this enemy has boats in, and I'm going to stomp them all. You might get half of them, and then the other half are going to run away, and it can be tough. It can be a lot to deal with, for sure. So when you're dealing with that enemy that's all the way across the map, and you're just racking up GA points, the naval invasion will be your only option. But it's not a great option sometimes. It can be really tough, because the way this works is when you do a naval invasion, obviously you need, you know, fleets that are connecting all of, you know, your provinces via all of these sea lanes to their province. However, if there's any enemy boats in any of those sea regions that you're going to be using to, you know, do your naval invasion, then you can't land. Those sea lanes will be blocked off. So that's how that works. Also, something that's really cool is that ships also block spying. So if you have a ship, for example, if I had a ship right here in the Ligurian Sea, I'd be able to spy on all of these provinces, which is really awesome. I love using the navies in this game. But if there's say for example, an Italian ship in this sea province, then I would not be able to spy on these Italian nations, whether it's Genoa or Tuscany or Corsica, I believe, is also Italian. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to spy on them, which is really interesting. It's just it's a really cool, like, I think it's a really good mechanic that was added to this game. Really in depth, I would say. So in any case, as far as my strategy going forward, like I said, I'm just kind of building up now. Just really consolidating, working on my economy. I'm working on the upgraded gold mines, the gold mine complexes here in Algeria and Tunisia. I will eventually, I think right now, maybe I would start working on the gold mine complex here in Morocco. Why not? And how about I just do that with the silver mine, build a silver mine complex in Granada. I should get a port going in Cordoba. And you know what? I'm actually not even going to watch my income. I'm just going to like spend everything. And even though I won't be able to afford it, I'm just going to do it because my income is good. I'm making $2,500 a year. And even if I kind of like max out my treasury over and over and over again, eventually I will start, being able to afford things. And yeah, that's okay. I'm just tired of like, I feel like I don't need to really pinch pennies right now. I feel like I just kind of spend things and buy things. So why not? Let's do that, let's just go for it. So speaking of which, like, let's get this trading post here in Lyon because I do have trading goods here. I have the wool, so totally let's get that going. I want to build fleets eventually. Navarre, I'm working on a border fort. Aragon, I'm working on a border watchtower. Valencia, working on a fort. Castile, what about you? Let's get a trading post. Same thing because you have silk. Yes, wonderful. Wonderful. Cordoba, building a port there. Granada, yeah, silver mine complex. Morocco, gold mine complex. Algeria and Tunisia, same thing. Cyrenaica, Cyrenaica get a port because I do want to connect. I want to connect Cyrenaica to Cordoba just so I can move military units around faster. I don't have any trade goods in Cyrenaica, so that might feel like a waste building a port here. But you know what? I really don't care. Because this is my frontier. I want to be able to reinforce here if I need to, for sure. So that's going to be the play. And let's see, units as well. Let's train units. What can I get here in Aragon? So let's just go for it. Archers, why not? Just basic archers, not desert archers. I don't care. Same thing here in Castile. Archers, sure. Cordoba, let's do Almohad Urban Militia. They're my best unit, so let's just get those guys. And do I need more Saharan Cav? Yeah, always need more Saharan Cav. I don't need more peasants. That's probably something I'm good on for now, honestly. So let's just kind of skip past that. I'm still bringing troops over from Morocco to Cyrenaica, so let's just keep going with that. Go with some more Nubian spearmen. And that looks good, yeah. So like I said, I will not be able to afford everything I just put in, but that's okay, I think. Let's make sure that I've moved up all of my troops. Can you move? Are you, Alright, so you've already moved, and then you guys can move down as well. And then, yeah, you as well. Let's get you going. And I think that's everyone that needs to be moved down. Oh, that's not true. Let's see. Militia Sergeant. I may as well bring you up. Yeah, let's bring you up to reinforce my northern border. And actually, let me merge some of my units together and bring some of these guys down to be retrained. Also, how is my family doing? It looks like, so my king's hanging out here, and it's still the same, yeah, it's still the same caliph that I started the campaign with. He's 47, he's doing okay, looks like. I mean, other than the weak assaulter and weak attacker. That's so unfortunate, because that's because of that castle battle that I had to exit out of because I couldn't control it. That was so dumb. Oh dear, that was so dumb. So yeah, he gets -1 command when assaulting castles and -1 command when attacking anything. I don't know if those add up or not, but so he's a great defender. He has like 7 command stars if he's defending, but then, you know, -2 when he attacks, I guess, which is so unfortunate. So my let's see, my border is pretty weak, that's for sure. I may as well bring some units over from Navarre. I can bring them over to Aragon here. And yeah, this is only peasants, like I said, here in Aquitaine. I don't know what they have in Toulouse, because I can't spy on them quite yet. And this is my eldest son, and he's the only one remaining in his unit right now, unfortunately. Now, this guy is like a boss. I mean, he has 6 valor, which means he's just a crazy fighter. Not a great general, not a great thinker, anything else, but he's really, really good at killing. And he's really good at staying alive, too, because he has a +5 health. So that's probably why he's still alive, honestly. Now, he's my eldest, and, you know, I mean, not great to be next in line. But then this guy who looks much better, this is my second eldest. You know, you'd think 4 command, 3 acumen, 3 dread, pretty good stuff, right? Well, he's a drinker, unfortunately. And although that doesn't do too much right now, it's only -1 command. And he still has 4, so that's not bad. But this is going to get worse. He's only 16 and he's already a drinker, so it's going to go down, down, down. And probably going to end up pretty bad. Like, he might end up worse than this guy. At least this guy can stay alive in a battle, you know? So, I think that's going to be it for this turn. Honestly, I think that's looking pretty good. So, like I said, I'm just going to be focused on building up my economy and then building up the armies of my northern borders here. And I'll be doing that before I even think about, you know, building up a 3rd army to take Portugal, I think, is going to be the play. So, yeah, let's just kind of drop a save here and end this turn. Alright, so we have the gold mine complex completed in Tunisia. That's really good because that's going to be giving me some more money. Border forts completed. And yeah, inefficient funds. That's to be expected. And come on, man. So the Turks don't want to be my friends. That's just so unfortunate. Ugh, come on. Like, I'm only friends with the... Where is it? I'm only friends with the Germans and the Russians right now. That's it. Those are my only friends. So... Oh, I'm so lonely. Looks like the Byzantines did take back Trebizond, so yeah, Turks. If you want to be my friends, that'd be great. So I'm gonna go back down and try to talk to the Egyptians because it's more important that they become my friends. But honestly, I'll take anything at this point. I want my Muslim brothers to be my friends. You know, is that too much to ask for? And this is going to be a quick turn because I simply just want to, like I said, I don't really have the money to buy everything, so I just want to keep putting in build orders, and eventually I will, you know, because eventually my economy will get going here. I wasn't able to build, in fact, most of the things, but you know what? I got started on the gold mine complex here in Morocco, and other than that, I mean, I'm going to start working on a fort here in Navarre, and let's see, anything else that I was able to start working on? Yeah, really not much. Let's see, I'm going to start working on a port here in Tunisia because that gold mine complex did finish it up there. And I did start working on the port here in Cyrenaica as well. So I am going to continue training up soldiers because that's going to be a priority for me. I really do want soldiers up here on my northern border. And I really do want to take Portugal as well eventually. So that is going to be key. Now, speaking of like, can I do anything with the population loyalty here in Valencia? No, I cannot. And can I raise taxes here in Leon? No, technically I cannot. So, maybe, maybe like get some more peasants, honestly. And, yeah. Because I would like to raise taxes in those places. The fact that I have taxes down to not very high in a couple provinces kind of is hurting me right now. So let's keep an eye on that. Taxes, very high, except for here in Valencia. Aragon, I can bump it up. No, I guess not. Navarre, I can do normal here in Navarre. And then Castile, I can do very high. That's perfect. And then Leon, yeah, not quite. Can't quite move it off normal just yet. So that's okay though. My income is at 2,700. So that's yeah, it's good. It's getting better. So it's gonna be a work in progress. Let's just kind of save the game and then end another turn here, and let's see. So it's going to be the year 1105. I believe that the next glorious achievements points come in at 1125. So yeah, 20 more turns before that happens. Now the fort is complete here in Valencia. Yep, not enough money. And emissary, who's talking to me? To the Hungarians. Sure. I have no plans of never going to war with you, honestly. So I will take that. And then I have a person down here, captain, who is an honest man, which means he's loyal. +1 loyalty. Good job, man. That's what I like to see. So let's let's just merge these guys together, and then same thing here. And then let's keep retraining soldiers here. This is going to be another quick turn here, but in Valencia, I do want to start building this trading post. Now, usually what I do is I build the trading post before I build the port, because even though, you know, most of the income comes from trading overseas, there is a small amount of money that you do make off of that trading post just by trading to neighboring provinces. So I like to do that. It's also a pretty cheap building, and then I work on the port afterwards. In some cases, I do want the port first and foremost, like here in Cordoba, just because I want to have a bridge between, you know, this part of my empire and then this part of my empire. So I'm building those ports there in Cyrenacia and Cordoba before I actually get those trading posts going. But yeah, other than that, let's see, I think I have everything all set and ready to go here. My emissary is still looking for people to talk to. He's just going to be going back and forth here between Egypt and the Turks forever and ever before people start finally talking to him. So hopefully that happens eventually. And I'm starting to get, you know, like a sizable little something here in Cyrenacia, which makes me feel quite a bit better, because yeah, I really don't have to fight the Egyptians. That would suck. That would be a pain in the butt. So I think I'm all set to go here. Let's end this turn. Alright, the Germans are the strongest. Good for them. And the watchtower is completed here in Aragon, so now I can spy on the French just north of me. Gold mine complex is finished in Algeria. Sweet. And yes, not enough money. That's totally fine. Sufism. Abu Kamad al-Ghazali is one of Islam's greatest scholars, a jurist, philosopher, mystic, and the father of Sufism. His work rejects both Aristotle and the rationalism of much Islamic thinking, focusing instead on the religion's mystical aspects. His philosophy of Islam is deeply appealing, bringing many into the faith in Turkish provinces. And I've wondered about this. I don't think that actually raises the zeal. I think what this means is that the percentage actually raises. Which is, I guess that's good, but you would think that since that's Turkish provinces, wouldn't the amount of Muslims already be pretty high? I don't know, it's kind of a weird thing, right? So this is what I'm talking about. For example, when you look into your provinces, you can see the percentage of each religion. And here in Cordoba, I have 92% Muslim and then 8% Christian. And then there is also Jews, even though there are no Jewish nations. There is like a Jewish population in certain places. Let's see, in Egypt. Yeah, like right here. So there's 1% Jewish population here in Egypt. And then there's, yeah, the Orthodox Christians, and then the Catholic Christians, and then 93% Muslims. So that's what that's probably referring to. In the Turkish provinces, they're probably talking about an increase in Muslims, I guess. Okay, so here's an emissary for the Egyptians. Let's try to go talk to him. Yes, please. There we go. And so, yeah, the Egyptians did take Lesser Armenia. Okay, cool. Sweet. They're not... Don't tell me they're at war with the Turks. No, they're not. But they must have had a ceasefire with the Byzantines. Okay. Interesting. Huh, I don't know if I like that. I would like the Egyptians to keep helping out here. What do they have? Peasants? Okay, they're just winning with peasants. Wow, actually. Okay, Jesus. Huh. How are the Byzantines doing? So they did take back Trebizond, but they don't have Lesser Armenia or Anatolia. So they don't have these provinces, but they did take back Trebizond. Okay. And the Turks do start off with Rum, so that's their capital, I guess you could call it. Alright, so there's a proper little war going on between the Turks and the Byzantines. Go Turks. I'm rooting for you guys. Now that I have trained up that unit of peasants here in Leon, I wonder, can I bump up the taxes now? Yes, this is the good stuff. Yes. Very high taxes. Loyalty is still 123%. Good. Income 640. That's what I like to see. Castile 118%. I mean, it's borderline, isn't it? Yeah, I'll bring it down. How are we looking here in Valencia? Yeah, still not good enough. Still need more peasants, I guess. I can start training peasants there. And Aragon, let's get a border fort here. And then Navarre is still working on that fort there. Anything else I want to start building up here? Let's see, Algeria, what do you want? What is Algeria good for? May as well get a port. Ports are always good ideas right now. And yeah, because ports are also a prerequisite for dockyards or shipwrights. I can't remember quite which one's first. I think shipwrights is the first one. And that's going to be the building that allows me to actually build buildings. So even for these provinces that I don't have any trade goods in, it's still good to be able to build ships from like anywhere, which is great because I'm going to need a lot of them to cover, you know, this entire ocean. Before I forget, let's check out the French forces because now that I have the border fort here, what do they have here in Toulouse? Well, mostly peasants, but it's still a few professional soldiers, spearmen, militia sergeants, urban militia, few archers, some ballistas, nothing too crazy, but there are some forces here that I do need to keep an eye on for sure. This is still all mostly peasants, yeah. So, I mean, I could beat that. Yeah, I can definitely beat that. I have 2 full units of Gulam bodyguards. That would do the trick. And then, yeah, here in Navarre, I just have to worry about Aquitaine, and they can definitely beat the peasant mob that is there. And actually, are the French at war with anyone right now? Are they at war with the English? Yes, they are. Okay, good. That's what I'd like to see. Of course they are, because Aquitaine did start off as an English province, so they have to be at war with them to have owned that province. So, go French, I guess. I guess I don't really care too much, but, I mean, I should actually probably train an emissary and try to become friends with them. And I think I can do that right here, yeah. Well, that's pretty nice. I can train an emissary right here in Castile. Yeah, let's train an emissary and try to get friends, or become friends with the French. So that's always good stuff. Let's try to drop another save, and let's just keep moving on, you know? May as well not dilly-dally. And, yeah, Cordoba... What? Why? What? Why did the Italians invade me? God damn it. Huh. So that's the unfortunate... Wow, this is so... I've never had this happen before. Huh. Well, honestly, I think I can beat this. I mean, they have 3 archers and an urban militia, which is kind of annoying. Hopefully I can find a force I can just hide in and force them to come in. And if that's the case, then my Almohad urban militia should cut all of those units to pieces. And even my peasants can probably like take a few shots for sure. But yeah, the fact that the Italians have a ship line that allowed them to invade me, that's crazy. Damn. Wow. I need to build ships so I can defend my shores. I didn't think that they were going to do that this early in the campaign. Man, that's early. Naval invasions on like year 10 or 1107 or some shit. Damn, that's crazy. I think I can beat this though. I better. It's freaking Cordoba. This is my capital. Let's win this. Well, that's not much, is it? Just have a little scruffy little forest line here that I can hopefully hide from. So I'm going to kind of dip in here. Then I'm just going to move my guys down the tree line and try to get into this thicker forest right over here. Oh yeah, they're just hanging out right there. Okay. Yeah, let's just try to come over here into this thicker forest and kind of force them in. Because I don't want to really hang out in this tree line. This feels kind of dumb, honestly. So yeah, I don't think they can beat me. Their urban militia will not beat me in melee combat, and their archers are really gonna have to do a lot of work. And I can just hide in the trees and put my guys in loose formation. And I can just sit there and tank shots all day long, hopefully. I mean, maybe not. Maybe they will have enough arrows to take me out. They are beginning to rain shots down on me, and they're going straight for my general. So let's put him in loose formation. And let's try to back him up a little bit, honestly. I'm fine with that. And, you know, the one thing about the Almohad urban militia, I mean, they're pretty goddamn good. But I don't think they're disciplined, which is unfortunate because if they were, that would mean that they wouldn't take a morale hit if units that weren't disciplined, say peasants, ran away. And yeah, that's a little bit too bad. Gosh, you know, it's so tempting just to charge them. That might be the right play, honestly. Just charging them. Because, yeah, my Almohad urban militia, let's wait to see, like, taking out, if we can kill this unit of urban militia and just completely wipe them out, that might do a pretty severe morale hit on the rest of these archers, and that could maybe favor us going forward. So yeah, let's bring my Almohad Urban Militia up on this side, and then let's put my general in close formation, because that, you know, keeps his morale up, because loose formation keeps their morale kind of low. Yep, now we're just going to flank around on this side, and we're going to go on this side, and yeah, we're just going to completely annihilate this unit of Urban Militia. They are going to die very, very quickly to my 3 units here. I mean, it says they're winning. Okay, now it says they're... How would they be winning? In what universe are they winning this fight? Come on. Jesus. Oh, dear. I mean, yeah, we should beat them. And then at that point, I mean, I have 3 units versus, you know, they're 3 units of archers, so... My goodness, the Urban Militia are still fighting. That is shocking. That is shocking indeed, yeah. Down to 17 men. I mean, they're being cut to pieces so quickly. And, man, one of my Urban Militia actually did lose 20 guys. That's crazy. And my peasants lost like 70 guys? What the hell? I mean, I guess I am getting shot at, too, by 3 units of archers. And these Urban Militia are still fighting! God damn! There we go. Alright, now let's just charge out at these, let's charge out at these archers and try to, like, get them... Because, yeah, if we can make these archers run away, then possibly, you know, we should be able to win this battle, hopefully. So let's spread out here and try to get the job done. Once they start running away from us, they should start taking a morale penalty from like, running away. So even though the archers are faster than us, I believe at some point units just lose morale because they're tired of running away. Like, they're afraid because they've been running for so long. And that is something that, if I'm correct, I believe that was added in this game and is not in Shogun. And it's a beautiful, beautiful system. I love that it's there. Now on this side, if these archers wanted to turn around and fight my peasants, they could probably beat my peasants. But I just want to chase these guys away so that hopefully these units of Almohad Urban Militia can cut down these archers. And that should be possible. I mean... Almohad Urban Militia should be made for this stuff. Okay, these archers are running away. That's perfect. And then how are we doing on this side? We're catching up to them on this side as well. And another interesting thing in this game is that units don't run straight back from their side. They actually do run away smartly. And they actually do try to, like, choose the path. Okay, so my peasants are running away now. And that's okay, because they did their job. They... you know, push this unit of archers away further, you know, far enough away from my units of Almohad Urban Militia to where they can, you know, take care of these units, and then once they're finished taking care of these units, they can turn around and focus on these archers. So that is totally okay. How are we doing over here? Yeah, we're still working on that unit of archers as well. If we can chase off these 2 units of archers, then, yeah, I'm afraid that they're going to start shooting at my unit here, though. Yikes, that's not what I want. Peasants, can you rally, please? And then chase these archers? That'd be wonderful if you could do that. And now the archers are charging into my Almohad Urban Militia on this side, so there we go. Okay, now they're running away. We broke them quickly. And how are we doing over here? Are they shooting? Are they shooting? No, they're not shooting. They're still running away. Perfect. That's what I like to see. And my peasants, I believe, are still... I think they did rally. Perfect. Nice. You guys are true heroes. Good job, guys. Chase. See, peasants, you guys are not useless. Whoever said that? Not me. Keep putting pressure on these archers. Make sure they can't shoot your pals. See, they're shooting your pals right now. That's not good. Don't let them do that. Get in here. Get it. Oh, come on. You were right there. You were right there. See, now I don't like this. Because now my guys are getting shot at. And yikes, that's not what I like. So yeah, definitely keep chasing here. Chase off those archers. And then on this side, gosh, I feel like I need to redirect here. I feel like you guys need to rally again. And then, oh god, if I redirect my... See, they're just getting shot into the side right now. No, now the archers are marching away. Interesting, okay. Yeah, peasants, go back in here. Try to put some pressure on these archers. I'd love that. And yeah, you just chase off these 17 archers. Perfect. It looks like this unit's just about chased off. That's wonderful. And now let's get this unit moving back towards this side. Let's actually have them start running, yeah. And let's have this unit start marching back towards me instead of going towards the archers. I don't want them to face the archers just by themselves because they actually might lose to that. Now, my peasants, let's try to rally you again. Just because if I can help you, like, if you can help me chase down these archers, that'd be wonderful. You can start marching back slowly. That'd be great. So yeah, 2 units of archers are gone, and I want these Almohad Urban Militia to regroup before they take on this unit of archers by themselves. And I believe all of these units that are run away, because this is a naval invasion, they don't have anywhere to run away to, so they should all just disappear, which is really good for me. This is what I like to do. Have my guys try to hide here in these buildings and give them a little bit of cover, and then try to get out here and put some pressure on these archers from both sides. I have my peasants moving slowly from the rear, and then yeah, let's get some let's move in here and try to chase down these archers and finish this once and for all.
Your general has fallen.
Oh no, my general just got sniped by an arrow. Oh dear. I mean, he wasn't a star general or anything, but like that still does give a morale debuff to my army. Man, how unlucky. I mean, there's 38 men left in this unit, and when the general, or the captain of this unit, the general just died. Oh dear. Oh dear. How unfortunate. Oh no, and my guys just broke and ran away. Oh, that's so dumb. That is so dumb. Oh god. So I just lost my capital like that. Oh wow. Wow. Oh dear. Okay, so Cordoba's lost, like my freaking capital. Wow. So yeah, the 28 men that were retraining. So this is, I haven't seen this message before. We're lost as the enemy dogs breached your training camp and slaughtered every soul they happened across. Wow, okay. Gold mine complex finished here in Morocco. Trading post finished in Leon, and port is completed in Cyrenasia. Border fort is completed in Aragon, and famine in Castile. More good news. So income is halved in Castile, and yeah, insufficient funds. Let's see. The Egyptians don't want to be my friends. Yeah, just wonderful. And treaty canceled. So let's see. So now the Germans don't want to be my friends because I'm at war with the Italians, even though I didn't start the freaking war. All right, vices and virtues. So good runner. Looks like my general here is -3 morale because he is remembered for the way he ran from the battlefield on more than one occasion. Perhaps he had no choice, but whispers among his men say otherwise. -3 morale. Yeah, that's a bad one. This guy, +10 happiness because he's been building buildings. And then same thing here. The builder trait, his extensive program of building has brought prosperity to the people in his province. +10 happiness. Good stuff. All right, wow, wow, my God, what a freaking development. Jeez, oh Pete's. And the Italians can just like freaking like invade me with more stuff now. Man, that sucks so much. It looks like one of the guys that died was the governor of Algeria too. Man, oh man. Can I even bring units over here? No, I cannot. Yeah, because they invaded this province right on the turn that the port was going to be completed. Gosh darn. Oh, man, losing that battle sucked. And how did they get 2 more full-strength archers? What the hell? I at least killed like a lot of them, right? What the hell? Oh my goodness. So can I even beat this with what I have around? I think so. I think so. I need to put taxes down to very low here in Castile. And then bring out an archer and a peasant. Come down here. Bring down these 2 peasants. Just go full line with peasants. I have my 2 units of Almohad Urban Militia plus another unit of peasants. Sally out from the castle. Bring down these 2 peasants as well. Plus this peasant as well. Just mob this. Just mob them in peasants. And then, yeah, let's bring down taxes everywhere, pretty much. Yeah, that's as low as they go here. Valencia could rebel, so let's train up another peasant there. And then Castile. Yeah, let's train up another peasant. Let's actually do an archer. Archer. And let's bring over 1 peasant from Leon as well. And then let's bring over some units from Valencia. Just try to keep the population loyalty happy here in Valencia. And yeah, so am I just gonna get like invaded in Valencia and other provinces from the Italians as well? Oh god, how gross. this sucks. So do I start bringing down like these armies from the north and like secure my internal provinces? Is that what I have to do right now? I don't think so, because there's Italian ships. See, this is confusing to me because there's only an Italian ship in the Gulf of Leon and the Gulf of Valencia and the Straits of Gibraltar. And they need to be able to connect these. So what the hell? If they're not connected, then they can't bring troops over, right? So what's going on? What's the deal with the Italians? Do they have any enemies? Just me. Okay, great. Sweet. Lucky me. I should hopefully be able to beat this, but now this general, like, he won a battle, so now he's a 1-star general. Good for him, that little fucker. Let's try to find someone who's worthy to be my governor of Castile. And also my governor of Algeria. Oh, perfect. I actually can bring up units from Morocco to Cordoba. Yeah, I love that. I love that so much. I love that there's this little connection here between the two provinces. So, Desert Archers, yeah, they're going to do so well for me in helping me win this battle here in Cordoba. Other than that, I mean, let's see. I'm still looking for someone who's adequate to be my governor, because Castile has a zeal of 53%, which seems high to me. Honestly, that feels kind of high, and the piety for this guy, Abdullah ibn Yusuf, is only 2. He is only dimly aware of the omnipotent forces that guide our daily lives. Ignorance will not save this man from his fate when the day of judgment is at hand. Good acumen, but a 53% zeal for this province might be too much for him to handle. Maybe Algeria would be better for him? Yeah, zeal's 11% here. Yep, that's gonna work out better. But I still need to find someone who can govern Castile. Well, the choices aren't very good, because amongst I have two guys that are Acumen 4. One is Piety 1 and the other is Piety 2. So I guess I go with the guy that's Piety 2 to be my governor of Castile. So what is this going to give me again? +1. Oh, +1 command. Okay, that's pretty good actually. Damn. Is there anyone else? Oh dear. Okay, I'll give it to him. He'll be a 1-star general now. Good for you. So let's do that. And then how are we looking? I mean, yeah, population loyalty is totally fine. So that's okay. And then for Algeria, for +1, ooh, +1 acumen. Oh, that's awesome. And +2 loyalty. That's good. That is so good. So let's do this. Bring it over, bring it over. How are we looking? Yeah, that's the good stuff. So the question is, do I need to start bringing units from Cyrenacia to Spain to really help out here? Like these guys, do I need them north? Do I need to turn them around, basically? I don't know. I honestly do not know. I can't even retrain my camel archers right now, so I may as well send them into battle as well. And because based on what I'm seeing here, the Italians should not be able to attack me. Oh, actually no, because I don't have vision. So yeah, they do. I'm sure they have a ship chain. I was thinking that maybe they moved a ship because that is not here, but no, I just can't see it. I have no vision. Right. Okay, so yeah, they totally probably could send more soldiers in, and if that's the case, let's start backing up. Let's start bringing in units, because I feel like Cyrenacia is probably good enough right now. This feels good enough. Yeah. Because I have archers. I have 3 units of archers. And that should do well against this army. That should destroy a few of these units. Totally. Okay, so let's just do that then. Let's start bringing these units back. And then we can reinforce Yeah, if anyone, because I will win this battle, but I can bring these units back just in case I need to reinforce, in case there's, you know, more troops coming in. Man, oh man, what a development. Jeez, oh Pete, I really did not see that coming. I knew I needed to get my ships coming along, but gosh, I didn't know it was going to happen so early. Jeez, oh Pete. So, other than the emergency at hand, what can I start working on here? Port here in Leon, totally. Castile's working on a trading post. Valencia's working on a trading post. Aragon, what do you want? You want a keep and curtain wall, which is going to be the first upgrade to the castle, or the keep in this case. So yeah, let's get that going. And then Navarre's working on a fort. That's wonderful. And man, I lost my freaking place. That's so stupid. Actually, let's get peasants here in Granada, because I don't know if I'm going to be attacked. This unit could just go to Granada and go there. So let's not let that happen. Morocco, what do you need? Yeah, trading post, wonderful. Algeria, Tunisia is all good. Cyrenaica. Feel like Cyrenaica is probably good. Let's do a fort in Mat. Yeah, that's gonna be the first upgrade for the fort, so I may as well get that going here, because it is my, you know, it's my border province, of course. And let's see, other than that, I guess I send my emissary back up to talk to the Turks, because the Egyptians just shut me down. Actually, you're not the Turks, are you? You're the Italians, I believe. Yeah, goddamn, the fucking Italians. Ugh, man, so unexpected. Okie dokie. So, let's, do I have time enough for one more turn? Maybe if I make it fast. Because the points are going to be counted in 11:25. So yeah, I have plenty of time to get this province back. I have plenty of time. Oh yeah, emissary. Emissary, you go talk to the French, please. Let's see, there's no emissaries over here. No. Alright, yeah, you're just going to have to go find the French on your own. Alright, I think that's all I can do for now, so let's just kind of drop a save and end this turn and see what happens. Crazy shit, man, oh man. Yep, they sent reinforcements, so, oh my god. Oh man, they sent a unit of Royal Knights. They sent a family member. So what do we got? We have 2.5 units of archers, and then a unit of urban militia. This unit of urban militia is pretty banged up. And then a unit of Royal Knights with a 2-star guy leading him. And yeah, man, that is so tough. Do I have anything that can beat a Royal Knight? No, but maybe the camels. Like, if I team up with like everything I have, I might be able to beat the. I don't know. I'm gonna do this. We'll see what I can do. And I am attacking now, so there's that too. It's gonna be important to keep my army as close together as possible, just so that they get the morale buff, because this is so fucking haggard. Oh my god, this is so bad. Now the enemy's off there in the hill. Let's see if we can kill ourselves a prince. Welp, it looks like there's going to be no chance of luring them into my forest. They seem pretty intent on hiding in their forest. And, you know, I mean, if I can actually get them to stay there while I kill their knights, that would be great. So, we'll see if I can get that done. I mean, this, oh dear. I don't have my hopes up, that's for sure. I mean, my general is in a frickin' peasant unit. That's how we're doing today. We are now beginning a skirmish with the enemy, and yeah, they have archers shooting downhill on me, and they're doing a lot of damage to me. So, yeah, my poor peasants. Actually, they're shooting at my archers. Yeah, that's a good choice. It's a good target for them. Yeah, and this is going to be tough. I mean, I have archers too, but I believe that they have more archers than I do. Actually, it's pretty close. Let's see, Berber camels. My desert archers are better than theirs, but still, they have decent numbers, so it's going to be important that I just kind of apply some pressure on them. Maybe get them to move their feet a little bit. If I can maybe force the archers back, then perhaps I can get them to shoot less volleys and I can do more damage to them. There we go. And my desert archers do come with like a little shield, like a little buckler, basically. And let's move up here and start shooting at this unit that's not in loose formation. There we go. And then, yeah, let's just try to keep moving up here to try to put pressure on these archers. And then let's bring up my reserves as well. You go there. We are getting shots on that unit of archers. The urban militia is still hanging out in the forest, and now that that unit is in loose formation, let's go back here and start shooting at this last unit that's also not in loose formation. There you go. Go, go, go. And then, yeah, urban militia are in the forest. Okay, so now you come up here, and then archers, you come up as well, here and here. Now we are getting some shots in on the urban militia here in the forest, and that's going to be really good for us as well. So, I mean, we're putting pressure on them. That's going to be the good. That's the good thing here, right? We're putting we're forcing them back, and as okay, now the king looks like he wants to make a move. And where is he going to go here? If he wants to make a move, let's start like going in like here, here, and here. Yeah, if he wants to charge my camels, like let's try to force him maybe to get a fight in the forest. Like I would be fine with that. Camels have a bonus versus Cav, and then Cav also gets a debuff in the forest. Now, so do camels, of course, but I feel like overall, like let's go in here. Let's like peasants go in here. Actually, you chase archers, and then these peasants go in here. And then, yeah, all peasants, like, you guys need to be up here trying to fight. Here, 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 and here. And let's try to swarm this prince. He's down to 16 men. My camels, I mean, it says they're losing. That's not good. But the Royal Knights are down to 14 men. I mean, he's fighting in the forest. That is a debuff for sure. The camels do have a bonus for him. My peasants are pushing off 2.5 units of archers. Oh my god. The Italians are running away. The prince is running away. Oh my god. I'm probably going to kill a prince. Archers. Okay, archers, you go help my peasants chase down these archers just to make sure we run them off the field. And then camels, you finish off this frickin' prince. Make sure that he doesn't come back. Now, this entire army should run away. But I just want to make sure that that's the case here. And then, let's see. Yeah, peasants, you chase there. And then you peasants, you need to help out with getting rid of these archers down here. Looks like my peasants have caught the archers down here. And now they're going to lose to 3 units of archers. So they're going to need some help for sure. How about you archers, or you peasants? Try to help out here. And yeah, desert archers go into combat with these archers here. That's going to be really good for me. And then you archers come down as well. Peasants come down as well. Get rid of these archers. Chase them all off. That is awesome. Berber camels, you guys need to really get involved here as well. Get rid of these archers, please. Oh, these archers want to stand and fight, eh? Well, okay then. My little peasant swarm is just going to teach them a lesson. Oh, dude, this is so haggard. I can't believe it. I can't believe I beat that Royal Knight. I mean, to be fair, like, everything was in my favor, right? I was fighting him in a forest. I got camels that have a bonus attack versus Cav in that forest, fighting him. Like, oh, man, that's hilarious. I can't believe it. So I should be able to win back Cordoba here. And then it's just a question of, like, what comes next? Like, can I get a peace treaty with the Italians? Because I definitely want one. I don't want to be with a war with the freaking Italians. I want to be trading with them, you know? Like, obviously not yet, because I don't have a fleet out yet. But that really does signify, like, how important it's going to be for me to get my fleet going. Because this isn't even a freaking crusade, you know? But that's something that does happen, is that the Christians will start throwing crusades around and start taking provinces off of you just because, you know, you're Muslim, and it's like, screw you. So this wasn't even a crusade. They were just like kind of going after me. So I really need to get that fleet going to make sure that none of these cheeky naval invasions are going to be possible. And that's a wrap. Awesome. So I did kill 158. I captured 49 and I lost 141. So it was a bloody one, but they were mostly peasants. Man, good job, peasants. Jesus. I mean, what? These peasants killed 18? Jesus. Murderers. They were born for killing. Straight cruelty. Nice. Awesome. Well, that'll teach the Italians, hopefully, not to mess with Muslim peasants. Cordoba is now mine. Awesome. That's perfect. And I was able to ransom back their men to them, and I was able to raise some money, 1,700 or almost 1,800. And so, yeah, I didn't actually kill that prince. I captured him and then ransomed him back to his people, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with. I want the money, you know. So the Egyptians are now the richest of all the peoples. Good. And then this general gained a rank. So, yeah. One of your generals has increased his skills, and he wiped out the shame of previous lost battles. All right, Amir ibn Hassan. Good job, man. Silver mine complex is completed here in Granada. Port is completed in Tunisia. Fort in Mat is completed in Cyrenaica. Trading post finished in Castile. And then, yeah, not enough money. That's news. All right, so what? So, like, the Polish want to be my friends, but they're friends with the Italians. I mean, it's up to them. I don't, I will totally do that, but I want to get a friendship. I want to get a ceasefire with the Italians, you know. Let's see. Balogan ibn Mamun is a thinker, so, well, his love of abstract thought has made this man clever. It has also made him question matters of faith, -2 to piety, +2 to acumen. And then secret pride. He cannot admit being wrong and has killed members of his staff who had the talent to prove him wrong. This trait does, however, give him great confidence in personal combat, -1 command, and +3 valor. Who is that? This guy? All right. Actually, who is that? Who just got that trait? It would be this guy, this peasant with +3 valor. Just a beast. Just a destroyer of men and women. All right, so that was crazy. That was scary. Oh dear. So do I just have to keep an army here in Cordoba? Not to mention, Valencia and Granada, because I have Italian fleets bordering all these provinces. I mean, goddamn. Crazy stuff. Yeah, I need to get some fleets going, like, pronto. I mean, I even have Italians bordering me down here in the Gulf of, what is this? I can't even, Gulf of, I can't read it. I don't know. Damn. All right, well, so much for being a peaceful episode of, like, building stuff up and whatever, and just like, yeah, that was a straight up little mugging. The Italians came after me. Well, the idea now is to get a ceasefire with the Italians and eventually get a peace treaty with someone over here. Egyptians, Turks, anyone that would like to talk to me would be wonderful. So, in any case, that's all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and thank you very much for watching. I've been Conostep, and this has been Medieval Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.